What's going on, guys? This is Lance with another Apple Homekit review. We're going to be checking out the Logitech Circle 2. Today I've had this in my home for about a week, but before we do that, we're going to do the Apple TV 4K giveaway. Use a YouTube random comment generator to select someone at random who commented on that video. So let's take a look. And the winner is Alvaro Matamoros. Comment says, those are great odds. Subscribed and nice job with your configurations and setup. That's a lot of work to get them up and running. Thanks for sharing. No, Alvaro, thank you for subscribing and thank everyone else. So this Apple TV 4K is yours. Thank you again, and let's jump into the camera now. I recently picked up the Logitech Circle 2. This is a HomeKit smart home camera that works with Alexa as well as Google. Camera, this is the wired version because the wireless version, or wireless cameras in general, do not work with HomeKit yet. This is normally $179. Just went on sale for $139 on Amazon. It's backed up to about $160 now. But this is a cool little camera that I've been looking at for a long time, wanted to integrate it. And so I picked it up. I've been using it for about a week. Want to go through some of the good things and some of the bad things that I've experienced with this camera. One of the coolest things about this camera is that it's a modular camera. You can buy a handful of different accessories for it. Where's the notch here? You can buy a handful of different accessories for it. You can use this wired mount that comes with it. And then this is the camera here. It just pops in and out of this little sleeve when it's running. There's different accessories you can get. You can get a window mount, so you can put it on your window on the inside to take a look at outside. They have a magnet mount, and then you can get a battery pack with it as well if you want to use your camera wirelessly. The battery pack is supposed to last about 3 months. Again, I got the wired version, so and I don't have any of those accessories. But I think it's really cool that it's modular and you can do a handful of different things with it if your needs change. It's indoor, outdoor. It's supposed to, be able to work inside and outside. This camera's got a 180-degree field of view, which is awesome. It really looks good. I was able to set it on my entertainment center and is able to kind of see my back door and my front door and my whole living space all at one time, which was great. Exactly what I'm looking for. Probably wouldn't want the field of view to be any narrower, to be honest, just because of where I wanted to put it and what I wanted to do with it. So some of the best features of the camera are actually the software. So let's jump into the app. So this is the Logitech Circle app. One thing to note is that it doesn't record 24/7. It only records when there's activity. You can see on the right, I'm kind of scrolling through those activity bubbles, they call them. They have gray, which is lower activity, and blue, which is higher activity. And there's a picture of a person when it can when there's person detection as well. If you click on the top left, there's some additional settings you can go on and mess with. There's smart alerts. You can set the frequency of the alerts. You can base on your location. And you can set those activity levels that I talked about, whether it be if you want all of them, gray and blue, or just the blue, the higher activity. And then we have the alert filters for motion detection and person detection. These are only with the paid subscriptions that you can buy, the monthly service subscriptions. More settings in here. There's some useful things that you can do. There's field of view. The wide just makes it narrower. The quality doesn't seem to get any better or more zoomed in. You just kind of lose the outsides. And the ultra wide is supposed to be used for if you're in a window mount. I definitely recommend the 180. You can change the resolution from 360 all the way up to 1080. Turn the speaker on, and then the LED on off, which is huge because I do not like that light on personally. That light will change colors depending on what's going on with the camera, and that's just something I don't like. I prefer the light to be off, be a little more discreet. And the last thing I want to talk about in settings is Circle Safe. The camera does not have internal storage. It's all cloud-based, so if the free version doesn't give you enough, you're going to have to go for a monthly plan, which is something I do not like paying for. But if you need that extra storage, you have the option, and it also comes with person detection and motion zones in that premium version. Even though there's no internal storage, there's a download button there on the bottom left above play that you can save the video and you can send it to someone or just save it to your camera roll, which is kind of a cool feature. There's also a snapshot button above that. You can save what's on your screen. My favorite feature is this day brief feature that you can create a short 6 to 60 second video within the last 24 hours. The advanced button there just gives you 15-minute increments, but you can do anywhere between 1 and 24 hours. And it'll create a quick video of all the activity. I only have about an hour's worth here. I was getting the camera set up and then messing with it, getting the kids ready for bed. But you can see the time at the top goes by. Every few minutes it'll kind of jump forward with some higher activity levels than others. But if you're gone for a long period of time and you're looking for something specific that happened in the last 24 hours, this is really going to be helpful to see when that happened. Camera has an 8 times digital zoom. It's not super clear, but it gets the job done. You can be able to zoom in on things either from the live view or playback view. I want to show the speaker go from the standard medium to the high setting. As soon as I'm done talking here in just a second, you'll hear it. You hear the TV kick up, and then you can hear my wife rustling through the fridge. Let's take a look at the night vision. You can see I got a notification that it detected a person, which is good. But if you're too far away from the camera, it's pretty grainy, pretty pixelated. It's kind of hard to see. And then if you get too close to the camera, you have like this whitewash, this washout of the person. So it's kind of hard to see who they are. You can definitely tell there's a person in there, obviously. But for the camera, the night vision to work well, you kind of have to be in that middle sweet spot, which is between probably 5 and 15 feet away. And lastly, let's look at HomeKit, which is the reason I bought this camera, is to have a HomeKit camera. But you can see from the main screen, it just gives you an updated snapshot every 10 seconds, which is okay. But every time you click on that feed to go into the live stream, I got this no response, probably more than 50% of the time trying to go in there, or it would wait 30 to 60 seconds just to get a response. And so I thought maybe my camera was down or my internet was down, and this would happen quite often, and then I'd be able to just go back into the Logitech Circle app, and I can see the live stream just fine. It's streaming good. So there's just kind of an issue with HomeKit where it's just not reliable streaming over to your home app. All right, guys, so final thoughts on the Logitech Circle 2. I think it's a great little camera. Easy to set up. I like the modular design. I like that it's rated for indoor, outdoor. I think this is a good little camera for monitoring maybe pets or children or a single room. But as I think about building maybe an ecosystem of cameras to do whole home security, whether that be inside, outside, a combination of a lot of cameras, this just isn't what I'm looking for. One, the HomeKit reliability is not there. I've done a lot of research on Logitech's site as well as other YouTube videos and other people, and a lot of people are having this same issue where you can't live stream or look at the video feed in HomeKit, which is a big issue right now. I don't know if that's Logitech's issue or Apple's. I would lean towards Apple's issue right now. Their camera support's limited with wired cameras, things like that. But as I look at putting this camera outside with the limited zoom feature, it doesn't really zoom, it just gets more grainy. I couldn't imagine trying to pick up someone's license plate if they were parked a little bit from my house. Looking at their website, the night vision is only rated at 15 feet, which is not great. And then when you're super close to the camera, it had a lot of washouts. So I don't picture this being a whole home security system, being able to buy a bunch of these. And then also only cloud storage, which is not great. And you know, if you have a handful of these cameras, you're gonna be paying up to $120 a year just in additional cloud storage and fees and things like that. So I am gonna return this little camera. I think it's a good little camera. It's just not for me. HomeKit is not there yet. And again, what I'm looking for, it just falls short in a couple of those areas. But this is the best HomeKit camera that's out as of now. It's August 2018. And hopefully we see some more and some better things and some additional support from HomeKit. Alright guys, so that's my final thoughts. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, hit subscribe. It'd mean a lot to the channel. We're going to be doing some more HomeKit videos, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.